Right, so the KSP, man. Now, this one sort of blew me away because if you watched any of my videos in the past, you know that I don't like burst fire guns or single fire guns. But this one, I think it's because it's like an SMG, man. So the mobility is there with this gun, and the damage on this weapon is insane, man. And you can say it's terrible or whatever you want, man, but I was like two bursting people with this gun, man, and just shredding them. And I don't know if it was the class, I just don't know if the weapon's just good in general. I really don't know, man, but this thing, I'm going back to this one. When I start playing Cold War games, I'm still on my break. I'm still on my little break, man, my chill out period when I'm on State of Decay, and I'm fully loving that at the moment. So, been dropping a little Warzone in. We'll talk about Warzone shortly, like. But this gun, man, like, if you've not done the camos or you just like changing your weapons up, drop this weapon on and try this class that I'm going to drop in shortly, because this thing shreds. Now, fair enough, I've not tried it on Combine Arms or any of the bigger maps. I was literally just playing Nuketown. Doing the SMGs, it was mainly Nuketown, but it really does shred, like, so. And I want to try this in Warzone. I'm yet to do it, man, but I'm going to try this in Warzone because we know that there's hidden guns in Warzone where they're going to become meta, they're going to be OP, like the way that the DMR was. You know what I mean? If nobody used the DMR, they'd never know it was as strong as it was. Because right now, balancing patch has been put out here on Warzone. But this, in multiplayer on Cold War, I recommend this one. And that's unusual for me to recommend a burst or a single fire gun. But the damage on this one, the mobility, you just need to use this gun, man, because it's so fun as well. Because it does require a bit more skill than just holding the trigger down. Because it's a burst, so you've got to be able to aim as well. So drop this one on and try the class. I'll drop the class up for you now. Right, so the KSP class. Now, I did try a suppressor on this, but I ended up with the muzzle. I dropped the Salcon Eliminator on just because of the vertical recoil control and that, because, you know, even though it's a burst fire weapon, it can kick. But that helps. I did find that helps. When I dropped the suppressor on it, the suppressor worked, but not as good as that Eliminator. Barrel, last barrel, 10.5 inch task force barrel. Velocity, damage range, always a must. Under barrel field agent as usual for the recoil control again, because you want to get the recoils down as much as possible, man. Magazines, the last mags, 48 round mags, fast mags, job done. And I run quite a lot of stocks on the SMGs, man. I run the Raider stock on this for the sprint to fire time, which helps, man, because especially on Nuketown when you're doing, you know what I mean, because I'm aggressive player on Nuketown. So when I'm rushing, I want to be able to get that ADS up as soon as possible, like. But this class work, man. If you've not got a class for this yet, try this one. If you're running a suppressor, try and swap it out for the Eliminator, man, because I just found that I was killing people a lot quicker using that rather than a suppressor. But like I said at the start, man, this one shocked me, and I will be going back to this one. At the minute, I'm having a little break period from Cold War, man, because I'm mixing quite a lot of stuff up, because the content as well, man, we're lacking content, and there's only so much Nuketown you can play. I love Combine Arms, but there's only so many maps, and you know what I mean, it gets dry after so long. So I'm waiting for some content to drop in, and then I'm going to mix a few classes up again. I will go back to the KSP because I did like this, man. I liked how quick it killed people. So hopefully we get some new content soon. The main thing that I want in Cold War is maps. I want more maps, more Combine Arms maps, man, because it's so limited. I'll get bored so easy. This is why I've started to jump back into Warzone, but Warzone, man, I've never seen the way it is at the moment, and the state it's in is mental. But like I said, man, in regards to Warzone, I've been playing it quite a lot more Warzone than I have been doing. So I've been hammering Cold War, doing the camos, doing the challenges that I want to do. But after that match that I had, it sort of killed it for me for a little bit, man. So I've been dropping into Warzone. Now, I'll always have a spot for Warzone. I love Warzone. But the way that it is at the moment, it's just way too much, man. Way too much. I mean, I'm from the UK, so in the UK, the BBC, it's a big deal. Like the BBC, the news network, the radio stations, everything, man. They own the TV, like TV licensing, everything. It's a massive, massive deal. But obviously, I'm guessing that you know what the BBC is in the UK. And for these to cover the hacking situation in Warzone is insane. I'll drop it up on the screen now. So this is the BBC News, and it says Gamer Vicstar quits Call of Duty Warzone over cheating. Now, I'm guessing you know who Vicstar is. If you don't know who Vicstar is, he's a massive YouTuber. I think he's got like 5 million subscribers, and he played Warzone, man. Love Warzone. Really good Warzone player as well. Like, and a legit player. Do you know what I mean? no chrono zens, no aimbots, no warlocks, just a good Warzone player like the majority of everybody who plays it, you know what I mean? And he stopped playing it, man, because the video that he posted, like, you'll find, man, you're about to find this article. He posted a video on this kid, man, he was just blatantly aimbotting and walling in this game, so he's just stopped. Now, this is why this is mental, because this is BBC News. Now, BBC, like I've said, BBC News is a massive deal. That's for them to cover it, and it says in the description of the article, it says that the BBC has reached out to Activision about the situation, and it's like, whoa, like, you know what I mean? They ain't gonna do nothing. And then I seen something this morning about Activision or Infinity Ward, I don't know which one. They've put something on the homepage now with Warzone. I'll throw it up on the screen. So, cheaters not welcome. Okay, so the BBC covers your game, saying that the hacking situation is out of control. You've got YouTuber content creators with 7 million subscribers quitting the game, and you put a little message on your homepage saying cheaters not welcome. We work aggressively to keep Warzone fun and fair. Here's how. 24/7 security monitoring, all possible cheats hack reviewed. Like, and the best thing about this is, right, these have had a peak at 80 million downloads of Warzone, so you can just imagine how many people are playing this right now, yesterday and tomorrow, right? And all it is 50,000 global permanent bans. 50,000 bans to date, when this game has had 80 million downloads. Now, come on, man. Right, the cosmetics in this game, like 2,400 COD points, 16 quid in England. You know what I mean? Not sure how much that is in America or all around the world and stuff, but you know, the money that these guys make on cosmetics alone, right, would be able to fund a proper secure anti-cheat. There is absolute no excuse for this game to not have anti-cheat. A free game, especially a BR game, needs to have anti-cheat. It's just common sense. And the fact that it's been out nearly a year now and there's no anti-cheat in this game is insane. You got tournaments worth $250,000, man, and there's people streaming blatantly cheating. Do you know what I mean? And for me, it's oh, my life. Like, if you can tell me, right, why this game hasn't got an anti-cheat, then you please explain it to me. Fortnite, I never played Fortnite, but Fortnite, they got an anti-cheat. They brought into a company, I believe. Their game, man, you don't really see cheaters in the game because they've got a secure anti-cheat in there. Valorant, man, I don't think there's any cheaters in Valorant from what I've seen. But this, it is out of control, man. And I've said this before. I said this to my pals the other day, right? Battlefield's going to be releasing this year. Fingers crossed. If Battlefield come out with a battle royale, what is modern, with an anti-cheat, which it will have an anti-cheat, I'm sorry, man, but Warzone is going to be buried. It really is. It's going to be buried because the big 7 million subscribers Vicstar's got, and he stopped playing this game and he's publicly come out and said it. And then they're putting little messages on their own page. Just put an anti-cheat in your game. It's one of the most simplest things that you could possibly do. And I'm hearing things about that. There's the devs sold out a source code or something so they could create cheats, and there's no way around for Activision to drop an anti-cheat in the game because they've already got source codes. If that's the case, you're finished. Do you know what I mean? It's like, people like playing this game. I like playing it. My pals like playing it. Last night I jumped in, first game, man, there was a kid aimbotting. And I mean, rank 17 with an FFAR. No loadout, he picked my loadout up when he killed me. Wall lacking, like pre-aiming at the wall, then coming to the right, then just shooting, locking onto somebody. It's out of control, man. You know what I mean? For the love of God, implement anti-cheat. That's all you have to do. Make the anti-cheat to get the warlocks and the mods, man. It's insane. Like, there is absolutely no reason why it shouldn't be having anti-cheat. The amount of money that this company makes is ridiculous, and they will not put an anti-cheat in this game. It's when you think about it, it's mind-blowing. It really, really is. But anyway, man, I hope you enjoyed the video. I wanted to mix it up a little bit. I want to like try and cover the weapons and just drop what's in the news and stuff, like, do you know what I mean? What I'm seeing on Reddit, I'm seeing on Twitter, because it all links into the same thing at the end of the day. So I hope you enjoyed, man, and thank you for the support. The subs are still going up, man. People commenting and liking the videos. It means a lot, and you guys know this. So yeah, man, nice one.